Hey, what's up guys? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. My name is Alex from Lenspo and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Since Blackmagic released Davinci Resolve for iPads, I didn't have a chance to test it out, simply because I didn't have an iPad. But today is the day. Since this is my first time using Davinci Resolve on an iPad, my main question is, can you take what you do on your MacBook or other editing station and take it to an iPad for easier workflow? Straight away my first question is, can I use my LUTs, transitions and templates from MacBook on an iPad? Let's find out. First of all, we would need to copy everything from our MacBooks. Therefore, we would need to go to our SSD, library, application support, Blackmagic Design, Davinci Resolve, from here to Fusion, templates, edit, and right here we have everything that we need. So we simply need to copy and paste it to our SSD. Then we would need to go to File System on our iPads, click on My iPad, Davinci Resolve, Fusion, Templates, and here are our files which we copied from our MacBook. For the first time you open Davinci Resolve, you can see that we have only two tabs right here. This is Cut page and this is our Color page. I never ever use Cut page. Therefore, the main question for me was, can I edit page, Fusion page and Deliver page on the iPad? And yes, you can. This is how you can do it. First thing you would need to do is to connect your wireless keyboard to your iPad, and then you would need to hit Option Command K on your keyboard. And here you can see keyboard customization. Here on the right corner on the commands we can find Workspace, and right here you can see Show Page, and you can customize those keyboard shortcuts to show Deliver, Edit, Fairlight, Fusion and Media pages. I have my additional pages set to Shift 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you can see we have our layout from our MacBook, which is great. Therefore we can go to our edit page, and here I'm very familiar with it already. Therefore I'm very happy I can edit it right here. From here on the edit page, let's hit Media Pool. To import your media, simply click on Import Media. Right here, choose your SSD, choose your files and import them. Because I'm using Canon C70 to record my high budget projects and I use the RAW format, I was really interested whether I can use RAW format on the iPad. Let's find it out. Here, as you can see, I have .crm files, which is RAW format for Canon. Let's import all of those, hit Open. Okay guys, as far as you can see, we have here only audio files, we have no video from our RAW format, which is very surprising because if you go to your color page, here you can see Camera Raw. I don't know whether it is connected to the thing that I didn't buy iPad Studio version of Davinci Resolve. I own the Davinci Resolve Studio version for my MacBook. I'm not sure if it will be available if I purchase it. Davinci Resolve iPad Studio version costs around $100 US. If you guys know that, please let me know in the comments down below, because I really don't want to buy it if I cannot use my RAW format in here. I converted one of my RAW formats to MP4 and MP4 plays just fine. Right here you can see small scissors, guys, and if we put our scroll wheel right here, we can cut it in half, for example. We can move this stuff around, which is quite useful. And right here we can reverse our edit, no problem there. Let's see if some of our transitions are here from our MacBook, and honestly I cannot find it. So unfortunately we cannot copy our templates, titles and transitions from our MacBook to our Davinci Resolve on the iPad, or I don't know how to do that. If you know how to solve it, please let me know in the comments down below, it will be much appreciated. Also, if you would like to copy your LUTs, I think that it is working because I saw some YouTubers talking about that. Therefore, you can check out those videos on YouTube. As well as, for example, I'm using Motion VFX and I didn't find a way how to copy Motion VFX to the iPad, but since even normal templates which I downloaded from different pages are not working, I assume Motion VFX will not be working at this time. At this point. The thing is that Davinci Resolve for iPads is quite new and I believe in Blackmagic Design, so I think that they will refine all of this later on. I'm not sure if our presets will be working from our MacBook on the iPads, but I'm more than sure that they will think of something which will be implemented into the iPads. Let's move to the Fusion page. Usually before doing that, I right-click on the video and create a new Fusion composition, which is not even here. But we can use new compound clip as well because it works as fine. Unfortunately, I didn't find a way to work with a touch sensor in the Fusion, but I connected my mouse and my keyboard, and with this I can move it around. I don't know if it is an iPad feature or no, but middle mouse click doesn't work, so I cannot move stuff around, which is quite annoying, but maybe you know somewhere in the iPad settings how can I enable middle click. Please let me know in the comments down below if you know of the solution. An unfortunate thing is that you cannot actually use your tracker because, as you can see, I added tracker and I simply got crushed. And when it comes to 3D camera tracker, just normal tracker, planar tracker, I wasn't able to use them on the iPad I own, but this might be of the reason that I have only 8 GB of RAM, when a Fusion I think requires 16 GB of RAM, but it was quite a difference in the price when I bought this iPad, and I bought it for Procreate, not for Davinci Resolve. Therefore, if you have a 16 GB version, please let me know in the comments down below if Fusion page working for you guys. The other annoying thing about the iPad version that whenever you add those pages layout on your iPad, after restarting your Davinci Resolve, they disappear. It doesn't matter if the application crashed on you or you simply closed the application, they disappear. So you have to edit them all over again, which takes only a few seconds. That is not that annoying, but still, I don't know why Edit, Fusion and other pages are not there yet. The other cool thing is that when you go to a color page, I cannot see Magic Mask right here, but if I go to Fusion page and I try to add Magic Mask, it is right here, but it prompts me to buy Davinci Resolve Studio version. Here, if I click purchase, it will cost me around 2,300 Czech kronos, which is around $100 US. This, I assume, is the price for Studio version for iPads. And because it is there, it makes me hope that Magic Mask will be implemented fully in Davinci Resolve on the iPads. The other cool thing is that you can add Paint Note right here, and you can write something with your stylus like this, and you can work with it. So this is what I'm actually waiting for them to implement fully Fusion into Davinci Resolve on the iPads, and we can use our hand for writing instead of our mouse, which doesn't come out that good. Here in the color page, if you click on this triangle next to a camera raw, you can select motion effects, and here you get your noise reduction. But as well, if you set your noise reduction to something, it will prompt you to buy Davinci Resolve Studio version. The thing is that you usually buy noise reduction plugins which cost around $100 US, the good ones. And if you can buy Davinci Resolve Studio version for iPads for the same price and get noise reduction and get some other cool features, then by all means do that. The only thing that I wouldn't recommend right now is buying Davinci Resolve Studio version for the Fusion page, because I really don't know whether they will implement it, will it be working or no, but the Magic Mask is not yet in the color page, therefore just consider noise reduction at the moment. Next thing, right here in the color page, I didn't find a way to add another node without using your keyboard shortcut, which is Option S. This I don't know how to solve. If you know, please let me know in the comments down below. From here we can move to Fairlight page. Here you can work with the audio. I will not be doing that right now. And the other page we have is our delivery page, where we can set our project settings for deliver. Yeah, by the way, we don't have voice isolation yet here, and dialogue leveler, which were implemented into a MacBook version. What is really cool is that you can do such precise movements when you collaborate with your hand that I'm looking forward for Blackmagic to refine Davinci Resolve for iPads, and I can't wait to start working properly on this amazing device. So for whom, in my opinion, Blackmagic released Davinci Resolve for iPads? At this point in time, I don't think that you can use Davinci Resolve iPad version for your professional color grading and editing workflows, simply because there are a lot of features which are missing, and I'm not sure how they will work once you purchase Davinci Resolve Studio version on the iPad, but I don't see myself using it right now. But if you are someone who is using Davinci Resolve for your social media content and you simply need to cut some portions of your videos, do some general color grading, then Davinci Resolve on the iPad is for you. If you already own an iPad, this is an amazing editing software which I think that you can use for some simpler projects. But if you are someone like me who likes using Fusion, Color Page, Magic Masks, stuff like this, trackers, 3D camera trackers, titles, templates, additional motion VFX stuff, then Davinci Resolve on the iPad is not for you at the moment, unfortunately. But what would I know? I'm just a beginner filmmaker from Czech Republic and I've been filming for only 2 years now, and I've been editing in Davinci Resolve for 1 year only. If I missed something, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments down below, it will be highly appreciated. On this channel I'm sharing everything I find useful on my journey towards full-time filmmaker, and if you find this video useful, I would highly appreciate if you can give me a like, comment down below and consider subscribing to my channel for more upcoming content. On my channel, I don't want you to waste your time, therefore I'm trying to share everything which I use in real-life examples. As always, it was a pleasure serving you guys, and until next video, naschledanou.